Just because you can do something, animating, illustrating, strategy, marketing, buying crypto, teaching classes, giving presentations, updating your website, your finances, designing, your tax, the legal side of things, Pinteresting, branding, doesn't mean that you should do it. So while I believe wholeheartedly in having multiple skills, having too many skills is like trying to row up several different rivers at the same time, but you can only row in one boat. So as you leave one boat to go to another, that boat slowly slips downstream with all the other boats that you're currently not rowing in. And if you don't come back to it very soon, it's gonna be all the way at the bottom and all your hard work will have been wasted for nothing. And this will happen over and over again. And it will always feel like you're starting again. That like uphill battle of getting going, of learning things, of figuring stuff out. You do that again and again and again. And sometimes you come back to a river and things have changed. The landscape is different. What? There's mountains, there's trees. The river's all choppy and there's rapids. Things change because you're not on that boat all the time. So what do we do about this? How do we prevent this? 2 ways. The first way is stick with less boats. Do less things. And now coming from someone who is ADD, who does a lot of stuff, this is hard. It's hard to hear. You're like, I have FOMO about not doing all of these things. I'm actually quite proud of how well I do them. I want to be in control of all these things. Like, I understand that. I understand that it's hard. But what are you really, really good at? Out of all the things that you do, what are you really good at? Secondly, what do you really, really love? And thirdly, what can only you do? You probably don't need to do your financial stuff or your taxes. You probably don't need to do your Google AdWords and Facebook advertising, right? I'm guessing you probably also don't need to do the editing for your YouTube videos or your Instagram videos. You may even like to do all of that stuff, but you don't need to. You don't need to. Somebody else can do it. So those 3 questions are part of sticking with less boats. The next thing, number 2, is get other people to row those boats. Like, I don't do my finances, I don't do my taxes, and now I'm trying to think about all the things that I don't need to do that I can pass on to other people. And believe me, this is very hard because once again, I'm good at the stuff that I do, and mostly I enjoy all the stuff that I do. But ask these questions. What is one thing that you can give away that would make a massive difference to your business, to your creativity, to your life? If this got done super well, not by you, what would that thing be? And what difference would it make? Give that thing away to somebody who will own it, who will just dominate it, who will just, bam, surprise you and deliver the goods time and time again. You don't have to give everything away all at once. You don't have to give away all the weird little things. Give away something that is going to be important, something that's going to make a big difference. And I know it's hard. And maybe you don't have the money to do that. What could you do to get around this? Perhaps you could, trade or barter your skills for their skills. And you'd probably be way better at delivering your skill set and then giving that to them and them delivering their skill sets and giving it to you, rather than you trying to do both things at the same time, because you'd be running back and forth from boat to boat. And then secondly, on that point, what thing will free you up to spend more time doing the thing that you're really good at, that you love, and that only you can do? So if you're an illustrator and you are really good and you love illustrating, and this is your style, your vibe, your imagination coming through your hands into the illustrations that you create, that's what you should be spending your time on. Probably not making Instagram reels. Let's be honest. Like, that's not what fires you up. You're doing that because it's a necessity. Get somebody else to do that who's really good at making Instagram Reels. Because maybe that is something that you've identified is a big thing that will make a big difference, a big impact in your business. So what will free you up to spend more time doing what you love, what you're good at, and what only you can do? Do you have questions or ideas? Drop them in the comments below. My name is Rich from Tap Tap Kaboom. I will see you soon. Bye.